A minister facing sustained questioning.
The ABC has just reported that following the High Court decision, the government released some of the 80 hardened criminals into the community without a visa. Is this true?
But he refused to answer.
All of those who have been released from detention have been granted and are on visas with appropriate conditions.
Earlier this week, senior ministers declared people released from detention were placed on visas with strict conditions to ensure community safety. But the ABC has obtained a letter from the Home Affairs Department that was sent to some, saying you will transfer to the community, at least for now, as an unlawful non-citizen. And the Minister for Immigration will consider regularising your status by way of the grant of a bridging visa, which, if granted, will enable you to reside lawfully in the community.
It's critical that people be released with an appropriate visa upon release. I mean, that's the law in this country.
The ABC is aware of at least a dozen people who were told they were being released as unlawful non-citizens but have since been granted visas. The government insisting new laws are on the way to address the High Court ruling.
Legislative options will be brought forward.
Prime Minister, don't leave this country until you have dealt with these issues.
The government has struggled to create the impression it was prepared for this High Court outcome and is still working on its response. The opposition says this situation is adding to community concerns about safety at a time when tensions are running high over the Israel-Gaza war. An attempt to condemn the government over its handling of both situations led to one of the most heated clashes under this government.
And to have a coherent response which provides support and an underpinning to security for people of Jewish faith in this country.
The weaponisation or attempt to weaponise anti-Semitism in this chamber and make it a partisan issue is frankly beyond contempt.
Ongoing domestic issues for the Prime Minister as he leaves for another overseas summit. Stephanie Borys, ABC News, Canberra.